Hello everyone, welcome back to Against the Storm. If any of you were missing the soothing sounds of light rain and thunder and me just kind of talking about stuff I don't understand, you are in the right place. We made it through a game on the 3rd difficulty level, Veteran I think. And we're going to try the last one this time. I'm not sure 100% where to go. I noticed though, I don't remember if it was showing before, maybe it wasn't, but when you mouse over these towns, it shows their trade routes now. So I think this is stuff that they export. Because I think everything just imports like packs of whatever. I don't know. Anyway, we unlocked trade routes last game, so now like, it's showing us trade route data. This... I mean, this is the last place we were. And it exports, like, copper bars, but it doesn't export dewdrops, which I feel like we had a reliable... Or not dewdrops, crystallized dew. We had a reliable way of making crystallized dew, but we didn't have a reliable way of making copper bars, I thought. Oh, maybe we eventually took a perk that gave us bars every... Or they gave us copper ore when we explored a glade or something? I don't know. And barrels. We definitely never made barrels, so I don't really understand the trade routes. Maybe they're not related to what you actually did when you made the city. So that seems kind of silly, but... so we could just keep going in a straight line here, but there's no, like, cool question marks up there, right? Other things we could do include going this way. To open up this question mark. I feel like, in some sense, this is what you should do, because it uses this thing, which, you know, is cool. Problem is, I think if I try to do no orders, when I also try a new higher difficulty, I'm going to be very unhappy, to put it mildly. So, maybe we don't do that, which means that we're not using a question... Oh, no, that's right. There's a question mark thing over here as well we could use. This one says there's no fertile soil anywhere. That's also a pretty big bummer. But maybe it could be manageable. How? I'm not sure. Like, with no fertile soil, how do you get sustainable anything, right? You just have to scavenge it all, right? So that doesn't seem like a great idea. So, instead, I think we will just head towards this question mark here. By going like this way, or something. Could we... I also don't know, like, which towns you're allowed to have trade routes with. Like, do you have to be particularly close to them, or... I note that for some reason it's drawing an arrow from specifically this square to where we're going. I don't know why that is. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just do a Scarlet Orchard. Seems like fun. So if we go to Viceroy... Now, does it tell me what's different here? So we get -2 embark points, but we got up to 4 somehow. So we'll have 2 again, which is as many as we had last time, I feel like. Oh, because this also had -2. So 4 negative, 1 positive, 4 negative, 1 positive. Hostility multiplier is 3. Max hostility 31. My goodness. So, okay, the only difference here, I think, is the hostility multiplier will go from 2 to 3. I think that's fine. We didn't really have big hostility problems, right? We could have mitigated a lot of the hostility by just taking our workers off of woodcutting during the storm, which is apparently what you're supposed to do if you're any good, but I haven't been doing it. And now I understand why there's 2 question marks. Why there's the number of question marks is different. It doesn't mean, oh, you're going to go on a trip with, like, 8 lizards and, like, some question mark people, which I knew wasn't true, because I knew you just have 8 people. But what are the question marks? It's like, these are the 3 races that are going to be available in your game, and how many of them you'll start with. So you'll start with 8 lizards and 0 of the other 2 races, and you don't know what they'll be. Here, you know the 2 of the races will be beaver and harpy, and the other one will be unknown. Okay. So what's the big difference here? This one has fewer parts, but more people. Different assortment of raw food, I suppose, because of the races who are coming along. Seems to be the main difference. We're good at chopping wood, and fuel burns longer. Okay. I mean, generally speaking, I think I like more villagers more than I like a few more parts. So far, we've never had trouble with parts. I assume eventually it can happen, but I haven't been building that big. They both start with 10 wood, 20 biscuits. So these guys start with biscuits, which would be good for resolve early, because these guys both, I think, like to eat biscuits. Or maybe not the harpies. No, harpies like jerky and skewers, I think. Oh, but they like biscuits too, right? I don't know. I'm bringing meat, which none of these guys really want. And the lizards aren't bringing meat for some reason. Very weird. Yeah, let's go with, well, no. I just like more villagers. Yes, there's these and that, Okay. Let's embark with some... hang on. What is available here? That's good to know. So the trees have wood, copper, resin, and plant fiber. Huh. Why does copper come from trees? I don't know. There's grain here. Wild grain, apparently. This is something we've never encountered before, but have been told can happen. All the grain we've gotten before has been farmed. I think. Or maybe we got grain, like there's a flax field, but like, oh, it had some grain in it at like a percentage chance or something. So lots of copper, apparently, both in trees and wild. Okay, so I don't really know what to make of what's available here. I guess, actually, I kind of do. One thing I would note, if you look at all this shit, there is not a lot of meat, huh? Like, there's eggs, and that's it. So, really, it would be quite bad to bring lizards. Everything they want to eat has meat in it. Even harpies, I think, will be a little bit challenging. So... making biscuits should be possible with, like, grain and herbs, for example. Yeah. So, let's bring with us... I don't know. I kind of want to bring some food and some wood. Sure, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. Is there... yeah, there's stone. Okay. I thought there might be no, like, hard building materials. Nothing to make bricks out of, but there is. Okay. Yeah, so some wood, because, I don't know, I feel like 20 wood is like nothing. You go through wood so fast. And you make wood so fast. Why am I taking 20? The idea was like, oh, you know, in the early game it takes you a little while to like get enough wood to build the first couple camps. Not the woodcutters camps, of course, which don't cost wood, but stuff after that. But like, that's a very short amount of time. This 20 food, I think, could last a lot. Could like allow us to survive longer. There you go. Embark. I am the real Viceroy now. My understanding is after you win a game on Viceroy, it shows you about Ascension mode, which is actually called Prestige in this game. Okay, so we knew about these. What's our positive effect? Finders Keepers. After each storm, caravans find numerous scattered goods along their routes. During Drizzle, every completed trade route will give you 5 random packs of goods. Nice. Okay, so we're being encouraged to build trade routes early. We know about looming darkness. This stuff happens at hostility 2. Villagers have 5% chance to perish if they're homeless. So this happened to us in the last game. We let one harpy die. Whoops. Rot from the sky. During storm, food production is slower. Whatever, we don't produce that much food. During, I don't know, a lot. I guess we do. I was thinking like, okay, you don't like reap from the fields during storm, but you do like have scavengers gathering stuff and you're cooking or whatever, and that's all apparently slower for some reason. Corrosive rainfall. All recipes using metal or ore have a 50% lower yield. That's pretty large, but okay, it's only during storm. Fine. Sacred flame rituals. Huh. So every storm at hostility 4 or higher, you have to pay 3 wood for every villager. That's a lot. So we should make sure, like, not to get to hostility 4 by unassigning our woodcutters and so on. It would be nice if the game had a button to just, like, say, unassign woodcutters and have them do something else, but it doesn't. Okay. So, tell me about trade routes. I don't have any yet. Okay, fine. I know I don't have any, but I thought it might. Let's read the atlas. How do trade routes work? Once you have a trading post, you can access trade routes. They allow you to export goods in exchange for amber. Ah, really? But then why does it say what they have? To open the trade routes, you can find goods your neighbors are willing to buy from you. Ah, this is what they're willing to buy. So maybe that's what was showing on the top screen. And they always sell amber, okay? 3 main parameters to keep in mind. Payment, how much it's willing to pay, how much it costs to send a convoy, and travel time, how long the trade route will take. After accepting an offer, goods are sent. You'll be able to collect the amber from the sold resources after the trade route's travel time completes. Each successful trade with a neighbor will increase your standing with them. The more given settlement likes you, the better future offers will be. And so one thing I saw on the subreddit is like, it doesn't matter how big the trade is. It increases your standing by the same amount regardless. So your first few trades will be like kind of bad exchange rates, and you should generally send a small trade. And that kind of gets the wheels moving so you can get good rates. Okay, fine. So, let us examine the area. Oh, such boring trees. I was so used to the nice coral forest trees. Kind of long. There's not any really easy, dangerous glades to get into. I guess this one's the best. Okay, and also hostility. Yeah, times 3. Yikes. So, no, that's not where pack camps are. Here's our 2 woodcutters camps are going right here. And what is the... Oh, the cost above it is parts or something. It costs like 2 parts or something. Yeah. So that's cool. Oh, and I can look at my available blueprints, although I presumably don't want to choose one yet. Herb garden for herbs and roots is kind of cool. A weaver might be kind of nice for fabric. Just being able to get 3 stars or something is nice. Oh yes, and let's turn off consumption of coal and oil, please. I don't think I have any oil, but I assume I have some coal. Yeah. Okay. Harpy, yeah, that makes sense. And oh, our third populace is humans, who are for some reason way happier than anybody else. Do they have better base happiness or something? Huh. Don't know. Seems weird. Okay. Everyone else, just like, well, Oh yes, what's around here? Stone or eggs? I don't know which of those I will need sooner. Oh, trade routes. Yes, I just read that. Thank you. I also don't know which camp I might... Well, I guess a stonecutter's camp is always, like, the best way to get stone, right? Whereas I might someday, like, let's say the next thing I unlock is the trapper's camp. Lets me get meat and eggs. I might prefer to put down trapper's camp instead of the forager's camp. Is that what it's called? Scavenger's camp. So I think I do want to build a third camp because I want my people to be doing a little bit more than just, like, waiting for the woodcutters to get moving. Okay, I should build out the path as well. Because at the beginning of the game, you just have, like, workers with nothing to do. You're gonna want to go up there eventually, I guess. Oops. Let's just do that. Oh, wait a minute, that's insane. I got this already. Don't do that. Cancel. Okay. And set these to higher priority, please. Everything else can wait. It's just sort of being built opportunistically. Maybe I shouldn't have built the this thing. There's some wood in here, right? Can I see that? I don't know how I would know. Okay, we better get some wood going soon, though. Yes, assign many lizards. Hostility level 1, just from assigning them. Wow. Okay. Oh, and I should favor some trees? Those, please? Yeah, I forgot that building this takes up all the wood I came with, because I only came at 10. Okay, and that's pretty much all my people busy. Great. I mean, if the fire goes out for a little while, it's fine, right? I think. But it looks like it's not. We've accomplished more wood already. Okay, here's our first cornerstone. Cannibalism seems bad. Local taxes. Gain amber for ale. Okay. Recipes with metal or ore have their production speed increased. Hard to know. We do know, for example, that there is metal lying around, right? There's lots of copper ore, so maybe I could make something out of that. Also, I could maybe make ale, and that would be nice. But I don't yet have the recipes for anything like that. How does a kiln make coal? It makes it out of wood, right? Yeah. So, I mean, a kiln could just be a nice way to extend the life of my wood, right? But it costs 4 bricks to build, which I'm not really at yet. Oh, you know what else I need is a trading post. I mean, it doesn't have to be now, but it would be nice to set up trading posts before... How does this work? Completed trade route during drizzle. I don't really know what that means. So if during drizzle you complete a trade route, or when drizzle comes, the trade routes you previously completed, or... probably the ones that get completed during drizzle, so it might be important to build a trading post fairly early. The problem is I don't want to build one in here, because this is all prime real estate near the hearth. So I'm going to wait on that. Also, I don't have anything to trade anyway yet. Okay, now we have our first orders. Objective, sell some goods along trade routes. Well, I'd like to do that. Have a trading post and sell some goods at it. Well, I'd like to do both of those. I don't have that choice, though. Oh, to a trader or using trade routes. This is specifically to a trader, but it's less. I mean, the biscuits, the parts, and the tools seem good, but so do the villagers. I'll just take this one. Who knows? I want to get to the others and see what direction to go in. Okay. Another trading one. That seems good. Tablet could be a while. Okay, getting both of these seems nice. They self-synergize. Well, not quite. Yes, well, yeah. Because this I can sell at a trade route and get amber back, and then I can like sell the amber to a local trader. Sure. Discover 5 glades. I'd love to. 10 bricks and planks. I'd love it. I would love some more harpies, but I don't think I can keep harpy resolve above 15 for very long. Their base resolve is like 5, and I can build them some houses, and I could maybe favor them. But I don't think that gets me there, right? It's 3. So, yeah, if I built them houses, just normal houses, they'd be at 6. I could favor them for 11, but I still have to, like, give them one food they like. Oh, didn't we bring biscuits with us? No, that was the other caravan, I guess. Okay. So jerky, skewers, or biscuits are all pretty unobtainable right now. There's the orders. This one is a thing I'm going to do anyway. Although it's not clear how quickly. Alright, let's just start building some houses so that people are more happy during the coming storm. Put them kind of in not so useful positions, ideally. Oops, I blocked off the... Can I still move this? Yeah, it's free because it's not been built yet. Okay. Yeah, so there's not enough wood. That's understood. We're working on it. And I still have no idea which of these cornerstones I need. We're not doing any of this, so we can wait. I assume cornerstones pile up. Is everyone resting? What's happening? I guess it makes sense. They rest every 2 minutes, and they've all been working for the same 2 minutes, I assume. Yeah, okay. Get me into that dangerous glade, please. So is it now... It's still free to move. Interesting. When does it start costing money? Or was that only big shelters that cost money? Okay, we're almost in there. Gotta find out what's going on. They're chopping down the tree that'll let me in. Okay, what's up? So here's the big danger sign. We also have roots, dewberries, copper. Okay, Temple of the Sun. We've seen one of these before. What's the deal? In 6 minutes, it's going to destroy all of our trade goods. Well, we literally don't even have any. But we'd like to have some soon. I don't have any way to interact with this. But maybe I could get some at the trader, for example. Okay, well. So we can't interact with it. That's... Why don't I have tools? Every other, like, caravan I brought has had tools. I guess, like, they've all had tools as a starting thing, and I've not noticed it. Maybe it's a difficulty level thing that made this one not have any? I don't know. Anyway, these guys want 19 tools, which I clearly do not have. If I did, some grain and pigments would be nice, for sure. But there's, like, useful stuff in this glade, right? Bunch of food products, basically. Berries, which we would need an herb thing for. Okay, so now we have at least some idea where we're going. Oh, not herbs. The herbalist's camp? I think? I think it would be nice to have a weaver. I don't have a clear need for fabric yet, but it's a nice thing to be able to make efficiently. So let's take that. What is a cooperage? It makes barrels. Yeah, that makes sense. I'd like to take the farm or the plantation. Probably the farm, because I think every one of my races... No, 2 of my races like biscuits. Right? No, I have lizards. Why did I think I had beavers? They like pie, though. You can make pie with flour. Oh, harpies do like biscuits. I forgot. They like 3 foods. Jerky and skewers and biscuits. So yeah, being able to make grain and flour and stuff would be really nice. There isn't actually any fertile soil in here, but we'll find some someday. Oh my god, we're at level 2 already. Yikes. Yeah, so give me... Oh, not this. Give me the simple farm. It's such a, like, I don't know. I could take the trapper's camp for meat and insects. Oh, are those roots or insects? Those are roots. Okay, I always get them confused. So we don't see either of those around. Oh, there's another cache up here. I assume it also needs tools? Yeah. Oh, 2 large abandoned cache. Wow. Tools would be really nice. Yeah, I need to make a lot of tools. I mean, I think grain is going to be useful one day. I should take it. I really want that rain mill, but I think the lumber mill might be more important. Or, wait. What are you turning to coats? Fabric. Wow. I could actually give everybody clothes. That's pretty wild, huh? Like, I could have a very efficient clothes production line going. I would need plant fiber as input to the fabric machine. Right? How else do you make fabric? Plant fiber or leather or reeds. There are reeds around. The trees have plant fiber in them. No source of leather that I can see. I mean, leather comes from deposits where you can, like, find snakes and skin them, basically, right? So... I mean, it's hostility 2. Which means we are going to face this thing unless... Where is it? This thing. Where homeless people get killed. Unless we, like, just take some woodcutters off chopping wood, which is fine. We need to build houses, I think, so that... Well, we're we're gonna have trouble making it through a storm at hostility 2. I think we're gonna have to take people off of the woodcutting lines. Anyway, what do I do about all this last choice that I have here? I could wait, but like a lumber mill and a rain mill and a clothier are all pretty good, I think. I don't yet have a way to cook the flour, but I could make flour and sell flour. I think, though, that a lumber mill is just so good. The annoying thing is it requires bricks and fabric, and I bet the fabric place that I have already requires planks. Yeah. Okay. So maybe we're gonna have to build like a crude post to get things started, and maybe to make bricks for a while. But I think I should just like take the basics, take lumber, make planks, make fabric, make whatever efficiently, so that I can do all this other stuff without having someone grinding away in a crude workstation. And I mean, the rain mill could let me make trade goods, right? That would be kind of nice. Well, building materials, but flour is a good. Yes, at a rain mill, I could take my excess fabric from the weaver and sell it. You know what? I think that's a good enough excuse to take this, which pushes me towards, flour, which I've said I want anyway, because everybody I own will eat something made with flour, I think. What do lizards want? They want pie, right? Yeah. All right, so I'll just take it now, even though I don't actually have to commit to it yet. God, it feels so bad to skip a lumber mill. Planks are really important, aren't they? What do you make trade goods out of? Pigment, oil, flour, pottery, barrels, water skins. Okay, so can't really make any of those right now. I could make flour if I took the rain mill, but I think it's more important to just take the lumber mill so I can produce whatever fancy stuff I unlock later. Now, city buildings. Let's finally build that trading post. Oh, what does it cost? 10 wood. So let's just build it way out here where no one's ever going to look at it. And we're just going to suffer through this for the first while, I guess. Until we can buy something from the trader or something like that. Now, do I have a reroll? I thought okay, yes, but I don't have any... okay. I guess not. Ah, where are we going next with our woodcutters? Cutting into up there looks good. I don't have the material to solve the one dangerous glade I've already opened. And dangerous glades are going to make storm more difficult. But my woodcutters are a way bigger... Like, a dangerous glade is only plus 30, right? So I'll be at hostility level 1 if I take all the woodcutters off for a while. I think, yeah. So let's not worry about the difficulty. Let's just do this. Oh, we can actually squeeze stuff in there? It's a little hard to see, but I guess so. Well, that's certainly very close to the trees. Let's just plow right in there. Because this one was a bust, but it also isn't hurting. It just means we have to time our trading a little more carefully. Oh, although we don't even get Queen's Impatience for this. Yeah, so this is fine. And it's not a bust, because it means now we know what we need to trade for. Which we didn't know before. I could use more than one builder, but also it's not that big a deal. What was that noise? What does it mean? I don't know. We just finished the trade thing, but that was after the sound. Okay, trader's coming, but let's look at trade routes. So, what does all this mean? 0, is that my standing? Yes, okay. I can even trade with the Citadel. Is that good or bad? So they only want a couple of things. Ah, the provisions are what it costs to travel there, I guess. Interesting. Trade offer slots expansions. You can pay them. Interesting. Huh. Okay. So provisions are just what you use to trade. Okay, I mean, nobody wants any of what I could make at the moment. There are reeds, though. Don't I have a reeds deposit somewhere? This would be a nice trade. Yes, there are reeds down here. And what's my recipe for packs? Provisions can only come from a makeshift post at the moment. And you make them out of eggs, basically. Just make them out of whatever you want, man. Oh, I can't do this because I don't have any? Yes, okay, fine. No, when I turn these off, I turn the others on? Very confusing. Huh. I don't know. Anyway, so we could make them out of eggs. This doesn't seem like an especially good deal, but that's, I guess, the point of the early trades, right? And it's going to come back with packs of trade goods or something, right? Because of this. 5 random packs of goods. So we really would like to get that moving, would we not? Let's actually take someone off of stone cutting duty so they have more building I can do. And build that harvester's camp down here. It's kind of far away, huh? How about here? And prioritize this a bit. I think it's more important than the houses. The houses we don't have to finish for 4 more minutes. Why is Lizard Resolve so low? Just Hostility of the Forest? I don't even remember this one. Wait. Has that always been a thing? Hostility just constantly lowers the resolve even outside of Storm? I somehow missed that. Okay, so what about this? Does this tell me anything? Not really. What happens if you decline? That seems bad. We have... Well... I was gonna say, we now have like all these ways to make grain and flour. We have reliable grain. I'm just gonna take taxes. It looked like the best one before, and now I have like farms. Although I don't have any fields yet, I have the technology at least. So So eventually we'll have at least the inputs we need for ale, or one of them. Look at them go. Okay, storm is coming. And if I open this glade and don't unassign workers, it'll be hostility 2, and the homelessness will be a big problem. But we're planning to unassign the workers, so it's fine. Okay, I wish I could just, like, assign this to be, like, assign a person and be like, yeah, once it's ready, hop on in. Oh, why are you glowing? Oh, just because I moused over you? Or, don't humans like this kind of job? I guess not. So I don't currently possess any reeds, but I will. Looks like we're getting in there before the storm comes, which is interesting. I would really like, during storm, to send a trade caravan with reeds, if I can. And so, I think I should build... Where is it? Industry? Where is industry? I don't even know. Here. A makeshift post. Wait, can any of these fancier buildings build provisions? They can't, right? I was just looking at that. Packs of provisions. Yeah, makeshift post. I can make like one of these more efficiently somehow. Oh. Okay, the lumber mill and the weaver can both make trade goods more efficiently for some reason. Okay. Who knows why. But, yeah, we should build a post. So that we can start packaging up those provisions for the trip. Because I really would like to get the bonus packs of goods coming back from the trade for free. That's a perk. We got to make use of this. And also, like, 2 of our objectives are about trading. Now, I guess there is the problem that 2.5 minutes from now we'll lose all of our trade goods. So I should be a little careful with that. But I think it's going to be okay. Okay, get in there. Show me something good, please. Okay, what do we have? A Harmony Spirit Altar? What's your deal? In 10 minutes, I'll lose 5 global resolve forever, I guess, and the queen will be impatient. For goods, yes, this is why we saved the 20 coal. Good. Resolve drops 500% faster. Okay, but in exchange, we get a bunch of scrolls and sea marrow and vessels of incense. Or, just add 2 to global harmony. I mean, incense can solve my other problem down here, can't it? Yes. So that seems like a great pickup. Oh, fabric could also do it. And I do have a weaver now. So this is clearly the payoff that we want. And this is how we want to do it. Question is, do I want to start now? And the answer is no. Okay, let's just check the hostility markers. So I could still easily, by just taking all the woodcutters off, make it through the storm. No problem there. And maybe should even do that now so we can get some building and crops making going? Oh, this just wants wood, and it's going to make a workshop. This is like a crude workshop, but not as bad, I assume, right? I mean, it's better at making bricks. I'm absolutely taking it. Because then I don't need a brickyard. It saves me a blueprint. And it lets me get started on, like, the weaver and the lumber mill a little bit less inefficiently as well. That seems great. Yeah, let's depopulate one of these immediately. And, like, you, please go. Just 2 is fine, I think. Actually, just 1, because we can carry 10 wood already. Maybe even more? Does one of these perks somehow help with that? No. But the Harpy increases carrying capacity to 10, the Firekeeper, right? So, this guy can carry the wood in one go, and then, like, start on this. And then soon we'll have a workshop, which is great. I love it. The other guys are going to help with building, because I have a few buildings I do need to kind of finish. And I guess I would like, actually... Let me go ahead, but... a path in there, please. And so you can see now hostility is back at level 1. What about this? Requires a bunch of tools, which we don't have. This we have to take a little bit of... Yeah, I just want to wait. I guess I should work on it now, actually. Yeah, let's just do that. If I assign 2 people, it doesn't, like... Oh, it does. It goes down to 4 minutes. Okay, that's probably worth? Yeah, just go. So when the storm starts, hostility, or we're gonna drop down to a lower level. But oh, there's still a homeless person? Why? I guess I need another shelter, huh? Okay, that's fine. So hostility will go down, or hostility will... Looming darkness will happen. And it might be by -8? I'm not sure. I don't know if it's 1 times 4 or like there's 4 and then also since you have a hostility level it's 8. Probably we lose 8. So we'll have to take more people off woodcutting to lower hostility all the way down to 0, but we can do that. Now, I really would like, immediately, to start on provisions. Make some provisions out of my eggs, please. Just the one last person, I guess. Oh. Okay, we're doing fine on stone. Knock it off. Well, actually, we're about to take people off woodcutting anyway, right? Get back to stone, I guess. And you're going to be our builder. Building your own house, it seems. And I think just leaving the woodcutter's camp here and like chopping into this is going to be okay. It doesn't super matter. I don't want to get... there's a button you can press, right, to like... Hold Alt to exclude trees on the edges of glades. So you can do like that, right? If you want to make sure you don't get in. I'm not that worried about it, but I don't want to get in just yet. So I don't know. Just make it easy to get to a glade, but don't go in yet. And in a moment we'll unassign them anyway, so it doesn't matter that much. So do I actually have reeds? Is that a thing that we have collected yet? Where are all the reeds that should be in here? Wait, in here. There are indeed 9 reeds. So in a moment, you'll collect the 10th reed and bring it in, and then I'll be able to do a trade route. 17 reeds? Oh my god. Let's just take the woodcutters off now. Get in there. And the other one can do more building, I guess. And we have succeeded at reducing hostility to 0. Okay. Build the house, please. Yeah, their resolve went down to 4. Okay. So that's what I thought would happen, but I wasn't sure, and now I am. Oh, let's set my limit on provisions, I guess. To, I don't know, 6? There's already 3 there, so I guess they're going to stop as soon as they've made these 3. I just don't want to spend too much of my own personal food supply on trading, is all. Although, like, maybe I do? What about these other trade routes? I don't have tools. I can't make wine. Like, wait, they don't want the same things? It changes every season. I forgot about this. I read that somewhere. I can't sell any of this shit. We're making provisions for nothing. Ah, okay. Did it tell me that anywhere? I don't remember it telling me that. Atlas. Trade routes. Once you have a trading post, goods they're willing to buy, change each season. Yes, okay, it did say that. Depend on the biome a settlement is built in. I see. So not like what you did while you were there. Okay. So we're not going to be able to sell the reeds. Well, maybe we will. What's the button for trade routes? Y. Because what they're asking for is just going to like change at the beginning of the season, and maybe they'll want something useful in drizzle. But I was kind of overdoing it on the reeds, it seems. Okay. Well, I'm going to keep gathering, because if they want any, they're going to want a lot, I guess. I have taken all my orders. They just want me to do trading. This thing has already happened and will happen again. But as soon as I get incense, it'll all be taken care of. Oh. The packs of provisions that I'm making are trade goods. Okay, immediately you have already chosen to stop making trade goods, but you should definitely stop. I was thinking I would be able to trade these away during storm and it was going to be fine. Now it's looking like... Actually, this will be done in 2 minutes. And 2 minutes later, I might be in time for this, but I might not. Because it'll take some time to extract all of the goodies from this. The incense is listed last, which hopefully doesn't mean it actually comes out last. There might be a button I can use to prioritize looting. Oh, I have a workshop now. Right. get working. And what do I need to build my cool industry stuff? So a lumber mill needs bricks and fabric, and the weaver needs planks. So I should build just the bricks and fabric to get the lumber mill going, and then use that to kickstart the fabric place. So don't build planks there. Okay, and let's set limits on bricks of, like, I don't know, 2 for now, I guess. And yes, you can make them out of stone. And fabric. Whew. Yes, you can build them out of reeds. Well, not yet. Maybe they'll want to buy reeds from us. Let's limit this to 2 as well, because that's all we need to start the weaver. Aha, this would be an interesting, like, use of the variable global limits thing. If I said the global limit on fabric is 20, let's say, right? I guess this would be inefficient management, but you could. You could say, let's set the global fabric limit to 20, and we'll normally be building that at the weaver. But if for some reason we're consuming fabric really quickly and the weaver can't keep up, and our fabric is below 2, then please build some at the workshop as well, right? Now the problem is, that means that only works if you have someone assigned to the fabric place doing nothing most of the time. Really what you should do is, if you notice you have 0 fabric, assign someone here. But okay. So that's the thing I don't like too much, is there's a lot of micromanagement of workers in this game. And what I'd rather do is, like, set up rules that the game can use to manage the workers for me, and try to build an efficient, like, rules engine. But, oh well. I mean, I'm sure this is interesting too. We have so far accomplished 0 orders, and the queen's getting a little impatient, but that's fine. We're working towards, you know, self-sufficiency. I don't feel bad about it. This is still going. I think I have too many idle workers, don't I? I have like 3 and there's nothing to build. Let's build a path up into this other clearing at least. And, oh, can I move this? I can, and it's free? Oh, sorry. Should have done that a while ago. Get down here. Is it still free? It is. The lizard was walking up there, and then I just yanked it out from under him. Oh well. Okay, we made it through the storm. Great. So what are the trade routes that people want? You want copper bars and oil. I don't think I have any of that. You want water skins and sea marrow. I could get some sea marrow, actually. Okay, that would be nice. And then you guys want a bunch of shit I can't make. Okay. I don't have copper bars. Oh, I do have copper bars! Sick! I brought these with me. Time to give them away. Okay. Okay. Protected trade, rich glades, over diligent woodworkers. Gain barrels for planks. A way to make barrels sounds really good. For free? Because we don't have a way to make... Yeah, because we're trying to someday make ale, and just free barrels would mean we could completely skip the barrel blueprint. Great. Bringing clothes or bringing grain? Oh, they're both bringing clothes, but you have more. I don't think we're, like, dying of low resolve right now. And most of my people don't even wear clothes. So yeah, let's take the grain and the parts. Okay, so like trading, right? I don't even... Yeah. So if I send this off right now, how long is the clearance? The drizzle? 4 minutes. Perfect. So I can send... Like, I could do this, but we just want to send small trades to get them to know who I am, right? So please. This place is quite close by. Why is the travel time different depending on what we're carrying? That's insane. It's the same place? Okay, whatever. And we can try to sell sea marrow here if we can. Once we're done looting the first dangerous glade. Yes, sell. And we'll get back a little amber. This doesn't count yet, but I assume once the trade route is completed, it will. This will be done in 1:10, which is enough time that if they bring back sea marrow first, which they probably won't, or maybe later, maybe that would also be early enough. Okay, so let's cool it on the reeds then. Apparently nobody wants them. And get back to wood cutting. And just get into that glade. I don't need to go into any dangerous glades right now. This path is nice, but I think getting into more glades is more important. Getting more wood and so on. Why is this? Oh, it's a partially built path. I took someone off of building it, I guess. Okay. Oh, look at that person go. The harpy is adorable. They don't have elbows. They just swing with their whole arm, which is kind of funny. Okay, so how's this going? You're going great. And how's this going? Almost done. Okay. Roots and reeds. Okay, we like roots, because that's our first, like, sustainable food source, I think? There's roots down there, I guess, but they're further away. And an encampment. I could give them food. I thought I'd be running low. Why do I have all this food? Where did these vegetables come from? And these roots. It's kind of a mystery. Alright, well, go get him, Tiger. Okay, what are we taking back first? You're resting? Are you idiots? It's very urgent that we get these goods before they get taken away by this thing. I don't think we can make it to this in time now, which is fine. I can just use my existing provisions on another trade. Oh, no, I can't just resend the same trade, huh? Well, I could maybe resend this. Yeah, I could send like 2 packs of sea marrow or something. So it's fine. I just would rather not. What is this? Oh, the trader's here. I mean, in some sense, I don't want any of this. I could sell reeds. What would I buy, though? Bricks? I'm not very good at making bricks. I could buy some. What you want is these perks. These are the real gold, but planting crops is faster. That would be nice. Pottery production. Storage capacity increase. Is that even good? It certainly is good for efficiency, but it makes, like, you sometimes overbuild stuff. Like right now, my workers at the post are like, or at the, I'm sorry, the workshop. He's going to make like 10 things before he delivers it, even though the global limits are like, just make 2 of each, please. I guess you can always just force a delivery to make them realize they should stop. So yes, it is always better to have a higher limit, but like it puts more management burden on you. This would be great, and we're going to be getting some amber, but presumably not 10. Yeah, from my trade route. Okay. All right. Well, what is this? Oh, that's my current trade route. Yeah. So I get 3. Okay. Looks like we're not going to be... Our second trade for the sea marrow isn't going to be done in time to get the drizzle trade bonus. Trade route completed. We did it. Oh, look, it's shaking. It's a loot box, guys. And we got 5 packs of building materials as well. Okay. Okay, and so this went 1 step towards increasing our standing with them. Got it. Oh, does he sell oil? Maybe he sells oil. Nope. Okay. Oh, although the building materials are also just... They're just gonna get eaten by this stupid thing. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know where incense is on the list, but we clearly don't have any yet. We're not gonna get there in time. We received 5... Stone? It's kind of small. I can't tell what it's saying. It might be stone. I don't know why. Ah! Is that barrels? Do I have barrels now? No. Because I don't have any planks yet. I'm not making planks. Oh, I have new orders. Lizard Resolve or 2 more dangerous glades. Well, you know me, I'm a danger fanatic and I love tools. Sure. Tablets or mushrooms? This seems amazing. 3 tablets is a bit much, but I bet I could... Actually, are there tablets in here? Not here. Here? Yeah, there's 3 tablets right there. Okay. That's amazing. I love the rewards from this. I love the objective. Give it to me. So this is going to eat all my packs of building materials, sadly. Unless I can send them to somebody. Does anybody want building materials? No? I don't think they ever do. I think they actually want, like, normal goods. So, what are building materials and stuff for? Like, previously, I was selling them to the trader, and I guess that's a thing you can do, but not every trader wants all of them, so you have to, like, decide based on what traders are coming. Which, certainly, that's a thing you can plan, but it seems like it would rarely be a good idea to invest in, like, being really efficient at making packs of building materials, right? Because, like, there's not a lot of opportunities to use them. But I don't know. Maybe colonies do sometimes ask for them? I don't think so, though. And just to be clear, there really is nothing we can do with building materials. Yeah. So, I don't know. I guess they're for traders, and, like, if I didn't have this, I'd be like, great, I'll sell them eventually. And I'm just a little bit mad that right now, that is not the case, but that's my problem. That's just a quirk of not having dealt with this. efficiently enough. Okay, so we want to get into a couple more dangerous glades. That's fine. Roots and reeds. Oh, that's nice. Can I... This gathers reeds, but not roots. So I can move this a little closer. We can gather the reeds a bit faster. If I put it there. So that's an improvement. Do we want to cut into any more dangerous glades right now? There aren't even any that are that close by. I think it would be more productive to get into these little glades and see what's up. Want to cut that wide a swath for no reason. Let's just do that. That's the efficient thing to do. I'm assuming they can get there. Okay, what have I collected from this? Do I have any of the incense yet? No, of course not. Or the sea marrow. If you guys could hurry up so I can send this away before the drizzle ends. Now collecting the sea marrow. It's kind of a bummer that the random order on these, like, if I could have prioritized these, I think I could be solving this and saving myself the building materials. Oh wait, can I actually sell the trade? I forgot. Is that a drizzle trade or? Yes, they will take the sea marrow from me. Okay. Oh, by the way, don't burn the sea marrow. We're selling that. We're out of stone. And there's nowhere nearby that I could gather more. Okay, well, let's just leave it be then. You're officially unemployed for the moment. What could you do that would be useful? Ah, the workshop. We're done with that as well. Great. So let's like move that away and hope not to use it for a while. Well, not that far. Just put it here. What we need to do now is build our good industry buildings so we can build real stuff. So build a lumber mill. And then let that get the weaver started. Anything else I can build that would be useful? Any camps or something? Don't need any of this stuff. Could build a rain collector? Requires planks, which I don't have yet, but I could make a site for one anyway. Not much to do, I guess. Maybe another woodcutter's camp? Seems kind of crazy. I guess I need some more houses. But I'm hoping I can get planks going and build big houses. I don't know, just stay idle, I guess? Build stuff? In a minute you'll be able to go in here. Okay, glade event, great. So, or not glade event, just a glade. Copper, and there's some wheat we can just gather. What's the word I'm thinking of? Wild wheat, I guess? And finally, a food. We could gather eggs there. I think we haven't been doing that, right? Somehow we still have a lot of food. I don't know where it's coming from. But like building a camp to grab those eggs would be... Oh, these eggs actually are even closer. That's probably a good thing to do. Let's do that. Let's build a scavenger's camp. I don't already have one, right? It's a harvester's camp. Ain't no scavenger's camps. Okay. It might not be the most incredible camp, but it's going to be fine. Eggs and roots. There's plenty of eggs and roots about. I could even get those roots maybe instead. Yeah, these are closer. Okay, this is idle on purpose. New glade with sea marrow. Okay, fine. Oh, speaking of, we have 51 seconds to get some more sea marrow down here, please. I think these guys are carrying it. Okay, now we can assign, like, lizards and lizards and lizards to the lumber mill, please. Let's set my planks, rather, at, like, 30? Not 310 or whatever I just typed. And I mean, that's a lot, but we have, you know, we have desires for planks. And we just got into both of these glades, so... Oh, I could move the stonecutter's camp. Great. So now I can assign someone here, and we can pick up the sea marrow as well. If I look at my trade routes... We need to collect 16 to be able to send 2 copies of this, which I know I said I don't want to send 2 copies of stuff. But the point is that in 40 seconds, I'm going to lose the provisions anyway. Still no incense, okay. Okay, now we can send. There you go. Take my last 4 provisions, which indeed is my last 4, and bring me back some amber, please. Great. So, trading has been a mild success. Did I send that too soon? I just realized I was supposed to check this first. In a minute 17, we're going to lose all of our amber. Oh. Did I forget also to sell... to spend my amber that I got? I did. I might be calling a trader. How long is the trade going to take? Oh, 4 minutes. Oh my god. Okay. So... I have 3 amber worth of stuff, plus packs of building materials. Could I... Okay, what are you going to buy? She's willing to buy building materials. Okay, this is worth half a point of impatience. Just give it to me. Whew, close one. It still takes a little time, apparently, but that's... we have the time. Okay. So I think the trading has all been worked out. How am I for planks? Have I gotten any yet? No, we're still waiting on them. We're now finally producing food. This is still going, but we've taken 10 of the incense out. Why is my resolve at 1? Are you homeless? Oh, you are. Okay. Right, I said I wanted to wait till I could build big houses. Okay, that's fine. Resolve at 1 is as good as 1,000. They're not revolting. That's all I really care about. Trader, you're here just in time. So please, take all this amber. I can't use it. It's about to be stolen from me. And these building materials. Actually, well, hang on. What if I didn't give you the amber? You would give me 4.35 amber back. I'd have 7.35 amber. Like, I'm not close to any of these perks, right? Or blueprints, whatever. There's both. I mean, this would be nice. Although we still haven't found a farm field. Or idle, fertile soil. I mean, 18 is asking a lot. If I sold you everything I owned, I couldn't afford this. So, therefore, like, getting amber back is not a thing we need to do. Instead, we just need to sell all of our trade goods and buy something tangible. What should it be? Probably just food. Ordinary, boring food. Or wines, water skins. I don't think I need those. I have unlimited barrel production. I could buy bricks. Bricks are not much more expensive than, like, raw food, huh? I'm bad at making bricks. I have a few now, but... like, why don't you just give me 14 bricks? I'll take it. This is a great trade. Look at that. So I sent... where did all this amber come from? It was from sending a single trade to somewhere? What was in that trade? That very first trade. It wasn't actually reeds like I thought it would be. Copper bars. Yes. Wow. We minted some copper bars into 14 bricks. Incredible. Could I get you to throw in, like, one thing? I don't think there's anything you'll sell for this cheap. 0.1 whatever? No. Alright. Deal. And now... oh, we've hit our glade goal, by the way. What are the rewards for that? Are those building materials? Oh, workers assigned to glade events. Okay, planks and bricks. Sure. Well, okay, maybe I didn't need the bricks, but... done. Cool. And how close are we to this one? We've sold 10 amber worth of goods, including amber itself. And when the next trade caravan comes in, this should be finished. Okay. I believe I have incense? Only 10. Okay. So you're dismissed. That was really all I needed to do. Call you in for one tiny little trade. And now I should have 1 billion planks because I just gained some in addition to building some. So I should be... oh, blueprints. Bakery. Because bakeries can make biscuits, which 2 of our races eat, and pie, which also 2 or maybe even 3 of them eat? It's just 2, right? Harpies don't like pie. So that would be really great for complex food, and we have, like, the entire production chain for that, but no farm field. So as soon as we find fertile soil, we can put down a farm. Oh no, we don't have a mill yet, do we? We decided not to take that. Well, maybe we can trade for flour. Coats, mostly we don't need. Only humans need it, and they're pretty hardy anyway. A lizard house is not horrible. A leather worker is horrible. Yeah, so we'll take a bakery. Figure it out eventually. Something to do with it. Yeah, don't need the trader anymore. Actually, you know, I can assign 1 idle person. And they'll carry 10, and by the time they get back, there'll be 10 more, right? Last idle person can scavenge here, I guess? And I wanted also somewhere to build a... well... a lumber mill. No, I have that. A weaver. I don't need the fabric right now, though, so it's, like, not that big a deal. It might be better to just build, like, a house. I'm sure it would be. Oh, there's eggs in the way. I was like, the buildings aren't in the way. Fine. If I put it here, can they get by? I think they can walk through trees anyway. Yeah, so it's still free to move because I haven't finished building it. There's no one who will build it, but soon we're going to finish clearing this place out. what are you up to? You're going to get ingredients. Yes, we do have the incense. Good. And this is empty. Right? It looks empty. Does it not disappear and... Does it maybe not disappear ever? Or maybe it disappears when they bring back the last of the ingredients? Yes, okay. Cool. So now I have some builders again to build this. And what else are they doing? I guess I should build the weaver, even though I'm not yet ready to make use of it. I mean, I am. I could make fabric. I just don't need it very badly. And let's, like, put another person on that just to speed it up. What are my woodcutters doing? They're just, like, chopping random wood, huh? I'd like to hit some more dangerous glades. Alright, let's actually take a break. That last one that went 3 hours, I don't want to do that again. 3.5, whatever. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.